let's see. The timer will begin in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. I'm so happy that you can just hold down the B button and skip everything. Chapter 1, The Black Order. And we are starting off by learning how to talk. And how to use the map as well. Oop. I do hate that we actually have to go through all 3 text boxes before we can say that we have learned everything in the tutorial. And it's not possible to really skip them. Then we learn how to search. That is that we can find things on different rooms and such. And certain things are key items. Oh, no, I don't need to move yet. I need to search. I need a meal ticket. We are skipping the tutorial in the command room because that's not important. Then we learn how to use items, in this case the meal ticket. And yeah, we are going to fast over it, but it's really fun to just see what Alan is actually ordering. Well, that's a lot of food. He's eating a lot. And then we have Vikander. He's a bit of a break. He's even saying that he will not even try to remember our name if we cannot survive the first month in here. But he's also very kind to actually teach us how to fight before fighting us. So this match doesn't really matter if I win or lose, but it takes a long time to be defeated. So it's faster to actually try and fight against Kanda. How it works is that you are stroking over the touchscreen. The longer stroke, the more damage you do, and then you have to hit the opponent's weak points, and that is usually the hit. It's also possible to do special moves, but the game is not well made for how to actually use special. For how you're using special is that you are using the touchscreen by making strokes. And yeah, it's not that good at knowing what strokes you are making, so you may not even use your special. So I will also try and not really do it throughout the whole game because I have no idea if it will even trigger. Now we are learning how to use Tim, as well as how to use our comrades. Or companions, or our allies, or our friends, whatever you want to call them. Now we need to move everyone over here to the command room, talk to Lena-Lee, and then we can talk to her brother, which is the chief of the Black Order in here. And we need to have our innocence evaluated before we can even become a member here. So that's what we are going to do now. I do like that Kamui is taking the elevator down while we are still at the top of the elevator. It's like, why are we not following? One thing I sort of find odd is that the game say, hey, you need to talk, and then you need to talk again. Why not just go in one go with the talking? There's like no real reason for us to talk twice. But okay, now we are going to our first mission. There are a few missions. We can take them in any order we actually want. But I'm going to follow the story more or less of the manga. Chapter 2, A Doll's Wish. One of my favorites in like the series itself. It's sad, it's dark, I like it. And yes, Akumas is attacking. Akumas are attacking. He's right. I cannot even speak proper English. So the Akuma is like they want to get an innocence from a doll that is alive. And we are trying to prevent it. Right now we are just making small searches here, and because we need to make sure that Kanda has this knowledge. If he doesn't, we have to go back later. And I sort of like this Akuma because he has the ability to copy his opponent with their own abilities. And he's beating Alan down through like the main street, so he is now also underground. But we need to find a way out, and the man and the child, they know how to find hidden passages down here since it's a maze. So we are going to ask them on how to like escape. Hi Tomo. And this is something I really hate because we need to find something down here, and I played the game. It's like, how should I know where this ancient stone was? It's so hard to see because it's not giving us a star like here to how or where to search. That stone is it's just in a pile of sand to the left at the beginning of, let's more say in the bottom left corner, but it's not really visible, and it's also possible to even miss even if you know where it is. So I hate it. And this whole conversation here is also not that well made because we need to search again the soul to then be able to know Kanda is on the other side, talk to him, and since Kanda now knows that he needs something with the stone that I picked up, he can then take it and use it. But it's not really something that is truly understandable. At the very least in the beginning. I spent a lot of time being lost here. Also, you have to search. You think you need to search like the open hole to the left. No, you have to click to the left of the hole in the wall to trigger this scene. That's really funny. And our first like real fight. Yes, it was 6 headshots. And this, by the way, is a very hard opponent in the manga, the first time they're meeting him. It's the first level 2 Akuma. And now we need to find the doll and the man and the child, and you're clicking more or less in the middle of this picture where you can see crack. That makes it so Alan can hear it and knows that he had to break down the wall. And now we have a fight where if you want to get an item to get to the true ending, you need to survive this fight for 60 seconds. But I don't need it, and it's a bit faster just to be defeated. So we have in 30 seconds, depending on RNG. Oh yeah, you do not destroy these pillars by actually attacking them. You cannot destroy them by attacking, which is the most logical sense. No, you have to block them. For them to be able to like destroy them. So that's also a bit annoying. Regardless, we can go up here now. I like that we can go in one full length. And now we fight. Again. The 6 headshots, he's defeated. So yeah, we have just returned back from our latest mission, and are already trouble at the headquarters. So it turns out, Kumui, the head chief, wanted to be a good person and make it easier for his co-workers' work by making a robot that could think like him and take over the workload. Sadly, it's thinking a bit too much, maybe, as him, as it was drinking coffee. And yeah, now it's on rampage. It knocked down Linerly, wanted to strengthen her since it has a program where it wants to, if I can say, help exorcists become stronger. Either fix their innocence or physically alter them to become stronger. And then they took Linerly and hide her behind a door here at the training grounds. So now we need to distract it, and the best way to do it is to put Alan in front and say, hey, his innocence is broken, try and fix it. I think that was actually the first time I've ever... I actually think it's the first or maybe only second time I've seen it using is head laser. It's so rare. Like, I knew that he could do it, but I don't really remember seeing it that much. Regardless, the robot is still on loose because it can repair itself, and now we need to make a plan on how to stop it. And we learn that it really likes the smell of coffee. So we are taking it from the left table here. We are also learning that his sensors are light sensitive. And of course the best way to try and capture it is in a place where it cannot escape. And the elevator that is hovering in the middle of the room is a good place to try and attract it to. I also don't understand that the game wants Linerly and Alan to talk together with this plan. But we have to speak in the command room to do it. But why then put us both in the chief office? Sadly, Alan is not going to find this robot anymore because Kamui will not. He do not want it destroyed, so he knocks out Alan, and because of all this, Kanda is now coming in and be like, "What's going on? You're making a lot of noise. I cannot sleep because of it." So yeah, now he's going to attack the robot instead. Are you kidding me? Yes, thank you. Ah, that was a lot of small hits. Oh well, Alan is now waking up after being knocked out by Kamui. We have been told that there is something we need to do in the dining hall, but we need Kamui with us and taking him with, but he's asleep. So we now need to figure out how to wake him up. And yeah, it turns out there is a secret password you can like say to make him up. To wake him up. And this makes use of the DS microphone feature, if I could call it that. Where you actually have to speak into it. Linerly is getting married. I would say that is probably my favorite thing in the whole game. And it was a surprise party. Yay! Welcome home. We managed to survive our first mission. Okay, this is the hardest one in the whole game. And I will also say the longest chapter in the whole game. The Rewinding City. So yeah, we have a whole city where the time keeps going back to October the 9th. And we are not 100% sure what is causing it. just that it may be an instant that does it. And the one thing we need to make sure and check is that can we actually leave town? Turns out we can't. It was very fun playing for the first time and could not progress because you needed to use search there. So now we are talking with a few of the citizens. We are learning that we have not really noticed anything that's like odd going on at all. And something else that the game really don't tell you is that you need to find a newspaper on the disc to the far right. It's a newspaper you need. We are then showing the owner of the pub that we have an order that he have put in or wanted to put in later today. But since we are taking it from the future, we already have the order made to show him, and he is like complex of what's going on. We are then investigating town again. After a night's rest, we then find out that there is one person who is a bit odd because it seems like she knows the time is rewinding. But that's about it for at the very least today. So we are resetting the day once more. Then go back again. But now we see that the lady is not here anymore. So something has actually changed. And what has changed? Well, she's getting attacked by an Akuma. So I hope for good luck on G with this fight. And it wants to actually attack me. Then I can hit it. At the very least I can hit it better. A nice fast fight actually. But now we need to talk to Linali because yeah, this was odd. And for that we need to meet at the pub. Have a small talk, and again the game does not really tell you that you need to use the search and search like at the far end of the windows where Miranda, the lady, apparently spying on us, and that's because we are here. Everything is different, but we are getting attacked again by Akumas. Linali is taking Miranda to a safe place while Alan is fighting these Akumas, which is just a minute doing nothing because it's just stalling. I cannot defeat them, but we can also not defeat me. Ah, so nice. And I really hope that people like to see this trio because we are going to see them a lot. Oh well, it doesn't really matter what I do. Though I do hate to block. The game is not good at knowing when to block as well. How you're blocking is that you have to make a correct circle about like around the object. Which is hard to do, by the way. Oh well, the Akuma has The Akumas have now retrieved. Back since Road has come to town. And now we're learning that the clock inside this room is the Innocence, and that it ended up fulfilling Miranda's wish, which was to have the next day never come, because she just got fired for the 100th time from her work, and that makes her really sad. So now we try to go out, find work for her, and see if that could give her a fulfilling of the next day will then come, so that the time will go back to normal in this town. Yes. So we are going out to sell tickets for a show at the theater, and we are actually going to more or less have sold everything. So now we are going back to the plaza to get more tickets. But something happened with Miranda. The money got stolen from her by a thief. So now we need to capture the thief. But this was just a decoy. Also leave Miranda alone so the Akumas could attack her. And we are going to say that we will fight the Akumas alone. And Ninali is going out to save Miranda. But of course we could not defeat them, so they knocked us out. But if we have tried to fight them with Linali, we would actually have started a fight. So we have skipped that at the very least. Now everyone is gone. The only thing we can find is this clock key. Then we search her apartment. We find out the clock is gone, but by searching again, we can see there is a small hole in it. I wonder what we could put in it. Ta-da! Interdimensional door. So we have a fight here where, again, we have a minute where I don't need to do anything. I just need to drag out time. Because I technically have to be defeated, and that will then trigger Miranda to activate her innocence, which is manipulating time. That's awesome. Manipulate it back to before we was fighting these Akumas, and then actually fight them. And that is the hardest fight in the whole game, with the worst RNG as well in the whole game. So let's see how well the boss fight is going to be as soon as the time runs out. You win! Except that we has not been defeated. We are down. Oh my god, I cannot speak proper English today. Now the real fight begins. Let's hope for good RNG luck. Are you kidding me? I didn't do any attack. And this is the RNG. Road can pop up. He interrupted my stun lock I managed to create there. And she has like 3 abilities she can pull off. Offensive up, going so that we take more damage. Defense up so we take less damage. Or heal, which I don't like to see. I also don't really like to see offense up. Because that means that the higher chance I need to block. And if I need to use time to block, that means that I cannot do damage. But it's a huge RNG fest of what she's going to do and what in like intervals she's going to pop up. I really want the big guy to be defeated because he is the one that does most damage. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Ooh, actually not a terrible fight. Okay, now for the next chapter. Who likes vampires? I do. And this is actually also one of my favorite characters in the game. The story, I will actually say. Rory? I mean, when Crowley really go vampire mode, I like him. So we are going to a village. They are living in fear because a vampire is now on the loose. And they are actually kidnapping Alan. Even though they did call for our help, they were afraid that we will try and flee from it. Now we are trying to figure out where he is. We are searching in the window with the light on. Send Tim in so that we can hear what's going on inside. And when we have heard the story, Levi is now going to go in the window himself. We are getting a green key, and now we are going to the gate with all the villagers because they are angry mob. But before we can really do anything else, we hear a scream trying to investigate, and the vampire goes out and take one of the villagers and run away with him. Of course, the villagers is afraid now and say that, oh no, we're going to leave it to the experts. Mom! And now we go out and do a big brain move. We're stepping on the left stool here. we go out and step on the right stool here. And that is a trap. Now we are searching the room to figure out what's going on. And this is going... Oops. This. Find a hidden doorway. So then fight the flower. This one is a big RNG fest because you have to defeat the vines on it, but it has a really annoying hitbox everywhere. Ah, goddamn. I managed to finally pull off a special. Oh, I hit something off screen. The biggest problem is you have no idea where they're spawning. And you can't really hit them well. It's so difficult to hit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, that was a really bad fight. I could not hit anything. But hey, the plant dropped the key. I'm tired. And I see we have a bot. Great. Sure, why not? You're not welcome here. Please leave forever. Don't follow everything these bots are saying. We got a key. And this is a bit of the fun thing. So we need to get that key. Even though that we probably could have gone back the way we came out, we are going to use the trapdoor to talk to Levi. Say that he has a key that he can give us. Have him giving us the key. Go to the throne room. Search the throne room. See, there are some keyholes. The green key goes to Wolf. The white key goes to Lion. And the gold key goes to Tiger. You know which one to use in the courtyard. There are some statues you can examine, and those are like explaining which color you have to use. So, I can take only a few hits in this fight. Crowley hits hard in this fight. You can take 2 hits and survive. The third one will defeat you. The only lucky thing is that he likes to only slide up and down here in the middle as well. So that means that we can get some free hits on him. Why are you not making bigger ones? Never mind, he's defeated. Managed to get one hit in. So if we have not at this time gone to the reception room, examined the pictures, talked to Levi about it, that means that we are not going to get the alternative ending here, which is having Rory attacking like his lover, which turns out is an Akuma. And he's going to be very sad about it and blow up the castle with himself in it and make it so that he's not going to be part of the story anymore. But hey, it's fewer text boxes for us since he's not in the story. So the last chapter here is non-canon. So apparently this is another country, and they have invited exorcists to come and have a banquet. And yeah, it turns out that it was all just a ploy to get exorcists to a place where it was possible to attack them, because every person here is an Akuma. But since we have not really picked up any of the story relating items, we are not really sure what is going on, other than these are all Akumas. And they are attacking us. So this is the last fight. Let's see how hard it can be without the help of Road. Nice. Managed to stun off that one. Oh my god, why am I only making small strokes when I actually hit them? As soon as they are being defeated, there is a small text. And as soon as the end image pop up, that is the end game and time. Okay, time come up very soon, very soon.